Psalm 122 verses 1 to 5. Let us go rejoicing to the house of the Lord. I rejoiced because they said to me, we will go up to the house of the Lord. And now we have set foot within your gates, O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, built as a city with compact unity. To it the tribes go up, the tribes of the Lord, according to the decree for Israel, to give thanks to the name of the Lord. In it are set up judgment seats, seats for the house of David. Let us go to the house of the Lord. This is an invitation that most Jews look forward to, and at the end of the Passover meal, the Seder, it is often promised that next year we will celebrate the Passover in Jerusalem. It was no different at the time this psalm was written. Jews from all over the world tried to make a trip to Jerusalem during this holy season. The pilgrimage to Jerusalem, as you might imagine, is full of joy, a joy shared by all that participate in the journey. The house of the Lord was where the Lord lived among his people and thus the focal point of all activities in the city. Yes, it was built, destroyed, and rebuilt only to be destroyed in the end by the Roman general Titus in 70 AD. The Jerusalem temple to the Jews is what St. Peter's in Rome is to Catholics. One might wonder why the Jerusalem temple hasn't been rebuilt. The answer can be found in an article entitled, Why Haven't Jews Rebuilt the Temple Yet? One reason that should stand out for Christians is, others are of the opinion that the Messianic era, the temple will descend ready built from heaven. Another reason is the synagogue system. The synagogues to Jews are the local churches to Catholics. The oldest synagogue building yet uncovered, by archaeologists, is the Delos Synagogue, perhaps a Samaritan synagogue that dates from at 150 to 128 BC, or earlier, and is located on the island of Delos, Greece. Verse 2 tells us that they have already arrived in the city. With great joy the pilgrim is ready to move into God's presence. Jerusalem remains the focus of Jewish religious life and the unity of the Jewish people which lives on in a daily basis through the synagogues.